Okay, I've been back to road running since my first walk/run on Tuesday, 8 August 2023. So for over 2 months now. I'm filming this on Saturday, 14 October 2023. So these are my current running shoes for when I'm out on the road. Oop, piece of gravel just fell out of the bottom. And I'm going to show this pair, and I'm going to the sole wear versus the sole wear on this pair, which used to be my road, but not necessarily running shoes. Maybe like a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, like a few years ago. And then, but I've used them for walking and stationary bicycle. And they actually have different wear on the sole than this pair. And so I was looking at them and I was like, I haven't actually had pairs of shoes that I look like the exact same pair. Like this, so this is the Under Armour Charged Impulse, both pairs. I don't do duplicates like this. So not the exact same pair, but they're duplicates, same make and model kind of thing. And these are for what I used to use for walking and now I use for stationary bicycle. And this is, and I guess I used to use it for elliptical as well, but it's mostly walking and stationary bicycle. And these are road running and walking, but okay, this is the point. I haven't used these for my road running back because the soles are too thin. So I haven't done like a controlled experiment, so to speak, where I can be like, wow, look, the wear is different on the bottom. And so I guess we're going road running / walking, but road running versus just walking, elliptical, and stationary bicycle. I can see some of the patterns still from the elliptical, even though my elliptical's been gone a while. So let's start with the road running. So this is a little over 2 months in. I've started to lose some of the like shininess rubber on the bottom. It gradually comes off as I'm pounding the pavement. It was white on the top, and what I like about this pair is that as I wear it off, it becomes softer, almost like a furry surface, and then it becomes black, which is kind of cool because I'm like, I know I've worn through the outermost layer of the soles. And I think it's the bottom. Some people call the sole the interior of the shoe, and some people call it like the bottom. So shoe bottom wear, I guess. But I think some people call this the soles, so I'm calling it soles. And so I can see that. And then it's wearing off. The wear pattern is primarily on the tips, like the top third of the shoe, because I run primarily on my toes, but I do put my full foot down, so there's also wear on the bottom here. And so, but the arches here, I do have a bit of an arch in my natural foot, and somehow that's reflected in the wear patterns. Plus I tend to run more on my toes. So I thought that was cool. So that's the running wear. And this is, let's see, so this is elliptical, walking, and stationary bicycle. So because walking cancels out. This is actually a bit different. So and I'm guessing this is from the elliptical. So the bottom here is not quite the same wear pattern. Like the entire thing got smoothed over, and maybe that's how that goes for my other pair, but currently that's not what it looks like. So I guess it's just been further worn, but there's not the like, you know, and there's two kind of like dimples here. And then, sorry, hold it a little bit longer. It doesn't go in as far though. Like the depression, like as in how far in something goes, it's not as far into the heel as with the running pair, which is kind of interesting. And it's shinier on the bottom, so it hasn't lost that plastic. And then the middles have more wear, which makes sense, especially for something like an elliptical, because my entire foot is on there and I don't pick my feet up. And the tops are similar in wear pattern. They've got more of their shine on the top, but it's worn down more. There's more of the black visible, so I've worn off more. And it got really thin, like right here. You can actually start to see through the shoe. I don't wear it out on the streets anymore. When these kind of cracks emerge, water can get into my shoe, and like my foot or toe can actually touch the pavement, and I'm like, I just need a new pair of shoes. But I'm using these as far as I can, and since I'm not wearing them out on the road or the sidewalks and stuff, I'm like, okay, it's okay. There's two unique patterns here for stationary, bicycle, and elliptical, and this shoe shows it better. So if you can see, there's kind of like little holes, like the little kind of like rectangular shapes. That's from the pedal of the stationary bicycle. And so both shoes have them. They're a little bit fainter on this shoe. So that's the stationary bicycle. Those are the pedals. And that wear pattern depends on, partially on the pedal of the bicycle. And the elliptical grooves are the kind of like circular, almost. They're like a right here, right here. So I thought it was cool because I didn't have this kind of thing before where like I used these for, I guess we'll subtract. So I used both pairs for walking, but so then elliptical and stationary bicycle are the unique part and running is the unique part, and the wear patterns are actually different. Though on both pairs, the soles, or like the heels and the toes, go first. And I'm also seeing on both the outside of the feet is wearing faster than the inside. So like by outside, I mean, here we go. Well, I guess, well, then I should do the other ones. There we go. Yeah, there's ever so slightly more wear on the outside here, and then there's more wear on the outside than on the inside of the same shoe, but it's the same for both pairs. The outside is wearing first, which kind of, I get a little nervous if I run toes in, but I find that actually slightly intriguing because when I ellipticaled, it felt like I was on my inside of my toes more, but I guess not in a way that impacted my shoes. Yeah. So this is a sole or bottom of shoe wear. My Under Armour Charged Impulses running versus elliptical and stationary bicycle. I thought it was cool, so I decided to share it. Happy Saturday, 14 October 2023 as of filming this, in the community of Ennisarden, city of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America, Planet Earth, the original. Happy day and time of viewing whenever you're viewing this, and happy place of viewing wherever you are viewing this.